You have to have a firm identity. And if you don't, and you are around narcissistic people, they are going to try to uproot you, bro. They are going to try to, for example, right? Say if you truly know, like you know, okay, this is how I'm operating, this is what I believe, and I don't want to align myself with this person or that person, or I don't accept this or that, whatever the case may be, right? If you are around them and they know you're not truly grounded, where you second guess stuff you do, or you're not sure, especially if you care for them or love them, they're going to try to uproot you in order for you to create a version of yourself where one, you become a target, two, you're no longer aligning with your authentic self. This happened within my family system, right? So the closest person to me was my mom, right? But my mom's a narcissist. So she knew that I would go to her for advice and she could kind of like uproot me. You feel what I'm saying? It took a while because I'm defiant. It took a while for her to, you know, she gotta pull some strings, she gotta do it in weird ways. She gotta use her fake caring nature because they don't have no empathy, you feel what I'm saying? She gotta use it to, you know what I'm saying? So imagine if you're in a relationship with a narc or your mom's a narc and you close to her, they can easily uproot you no matter how defiant you are. They the conversations that you have to them, if you confide in them, for example, I had a friend group, right? All this weird stuff was going on because I'm used to being around toxicity. So within my friend group, there were narcissists, there were toxic people, whatever the case may be. Very toxic people, right? Hang around the wrong people all the time when I was in Philly, right? If I come to her and I explain to her what's going on, my authentic self know like, yo, this out of pocket, da 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 da, X, Y, and Z. Instead of me just cutting it off, I'm listening to the person I'm confiding in. But that person internally is like those people in that group. So a unhealthy mother would be like, no, don't align yourself with these people. Da, 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 X, Y, and Z, they wrong, whatever the case may be. Instead, she wants to uproot me because she don't even like me. She don't like the fact that I'm calling these toxic people out because she just like them, but she has a facade on. She's covert. You feel what I'm saying? So what she gonna do is she gonna play like she on my side, and then, for example, I'm in a car. One of my friends called me that's always on some BS, but I didn't know he was that toxic. I just knew he was always on some BS, so I treated him accordingly. Called me in the car. Yo, what's going on? He always capping. He want me to come to the crib, but he know I'm not gonna come if nobody else is there, cause he was just be always on some weird stuff. So he will lie, but I know that. So I'll be like, yeah, so and so coming, and he'll be like, yeah, yeah, they on their way. But I would get there sometimes and they would never be there. So I'm like, oh, all right, let me know when he get there. Instead of me getting there and nobody coming, he'll be like, oh yeah, I'm having a party. Nobody come. He do this to everybody, bro. So bang, I tell him, all right, let me know when they there, and I hang up. Bang. Instead of my mom being like, oh, you did the right thing or whatever the case may be, she triangulates, get my sister to agree with her, and then they both attacking me. My sister, my mom, they both attacking me, saying I made him feel bad. When in reality, my authentic self knew he always capping. So what did I do? I made it known that I'm only gonna operate with you within this way. You feel what I'm saying? That was my boundary because I knew he was a captain, always lying. But instead of her being like, no, you did the right thing because he always lying to you and nobody be there and y'all don't really be having the fun that he claimed you're about to have. Oh, we about to get lit, da 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 da, X, Y, and Z. But nobody shows up and it just be awkward because bro was always on some weird stuff. You feel what I'm saying? I don't even know why he was the friend, whatever. But that's just a small example how she would take his side and say I made him feel bad, but I'm literally, you feel what I'm saying? It's stuff like that. So they would try to uproot you, or like I said, I'm a very defiant person, and I'm really like, I always had boundaries, not knowing they were boundaries. I always had boundaries, but I was confided in the people that I cared about and I loved, and I thought that they was on my side. But then within my narcissistic relationship, within my friendships, the toxic friendship, I thought that I was, getting a second opinion from the person I cared about, my mom or whatever the case may be. And my dad wasn't vocal. He wasn't about to talk to me about this stuff, so he was no help. Um, so I thought that I was going to her, but she was literally making it worse. So be careful who you go to in the midst of healing, in the midst of just in general, bro. Be careful who you dealing with in these narc families while you breaking generational curses. Now, when you're in the midst of it, you don't know, you don't get it, bro. You don't understand. I never thought my mom was a narc. You feel me? Like, you don't know, bro. You don't get it. But just know, and I'm speaking on this because some people might relate to it. They might be having emotional flashbacks at this time or whatever the case may be, and they trying to, piece it all together. But if you felt like that, nah, it's true. You know what I'm saying? Just imagine had narcissist friends, narcissist partner, and a narcissistic mother. You got the enemy all around you. The devil is all around you. And then you got people enabling them all around you. You feel what I'm saying? Then you finally wake up to it, but nobody can see it. Nobody can hear it because they don't get it, bro. But I completely understand where you're coming from. I completely understand what you've been through. And I validate your experience. It's your boy Josh Different. I'm different. You different. We different. I'm out.